Can it actually be done? Could a person, an average Joe, actually start a business on the internet and generate $100 per day with no experience? Join me as we find out in today's episode on the channel thing we do. Okay. All right, guys, what is going on? It is Becker. We're having a great day, so we're just throwing crap everywhere. Just push the computer off the desk. That would be, I'll do that. We hit 200,000 subscribers, I'll throw my computer off my roof. A lot of horrible things are going to happen to me and more subscribers get. Anyways, name is Becker. If you're new here, I founded a few multi-million-dollar companies. Go look around the channel, figure it out yourself. Be sure to subscribe. What I want to get into today is, I remember when I first got started, thinking about making $100, $150 a day was like ridiculous. Like that was stupid. And it's really not. And what a lot of people do when they're starting off, or even when they're building businesses, is they don't really map out a way to get there. They just see this big number, like $3,000 a month, and they're like, and if you really break down the little things that go into reaching those points and how to get there and what to do, and I still do this on a larger scale, it becomes very easy. So I want to break down in a few different online businesses how to get to $100 a day, and just show you exactly examples of how to get there and various tactics you can use to get there. And you just stick to these things. I know these are very hard, and let's just get on the computer. All right, guys, welcome to the gauntlet. Welcome to the arena of death. Welcome to the proving grounds, the $100 a day challenge, okay? All right, so here's the challenge. Here's the gauntlet. Here's the task laid in front of you. You are fucking vanilla ice, and because you are hip and with the times, you've grown a mustache. All right, so look, people aren't listening to the fucking Ice Baby like they used to, okay? Times are tough. Money's not rolling in. You spent all the money on fast cars and fast babes, and you need to make $100 a day, or something's bad's gonna happen to you. I don't know. It's like 4 a.m. I'm fucking tired. So, anyways, what I want to do in this video is show you and break down $100 a day. I want to show you the task, because in the last few videos, I've really talked about how just close off your fucking mind and just do the one or two things that get you paid. And I want to show you how focusing on the one or two things that get you paid and just those things is the easiest way to go and build a full-time income. Okay? And we can do this while being very, very ignorant assholes. Okay? We can just be straight up stupid. So I'm going to start off in these areas right here. SEO, client work, e-com, and blogging. And blogging sucks. It's much tougher, but I'm going to cover a quick tactic you can use to really blow up your blog, your YouTube channel, your following, whatever you're doing, dude. Whatever you need to get people on your Snapchat and make you feel important. I know it makes me feel important too. So now, fair warning, when you run into most people who are talking about how to make money online, they show you these tactics like, I do this every fucking goddamn day. And I'm going to be fully transparent right here. I don't do fucking any of this, okay? I don't do this stuff anymore. I run software companies. I do a bit of YouTube SEO, but SEO and stuff is handled by Gregory Ortiz at SourceWave. And so this is stuff I see people taking off in. And these are tactics I know that works because I've seen people use them over and over again. And they're so easy to do that even me, not actually doing these things, could go and do these things. Does that make sense? I hope you're just inspired now. You're like, oh, great, I got some guy who doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. Teach. Just listen. Just listen. So first place we're going to start off with is SEO. And I want to show you how to get to $100 a day in SEO in the easiest, least resistance way possible. All right, guys, so we're over here in Google, and we're going to hop over here to this, okay? So the tag I'm going to show you right here, I've broken down like 1,000 times on this channel, and so I'm not going to get into the tactic per se, vis-a-vis enter the matrix. What I'm going to be getting into is more so the numbers behind hitting $100 a day. Okay, so we got two examples of this tactic right here. This junk site that I've ranked for basically every rhinoplasty term in the state of Texas, and then a water damage term right here. So these things right here, I'm going to break down what goes into it in 10 seconds. So we bought a website that used to exist that already had backlinks going to it and authority in Google. We basically then went out and made a page for every single suburb in Texas with rhinoplasty in it. And this basically makes the site rank on its own. These videos right here, we can rank on the first page of Google with good keyword research in about 20 minutes, okay? 20 minutes of actual wait time. You can do it in about 30 seconds of work. So let's imagine right here, we go and make 20 of these videos. Okay, so I'm going to start with the video tactic right here. I'm not going to get into the website tactic because it's the same numbers, but I don't want to spend too much time on SEO. So you go right here and you make this fucking video about water damage. Okay, so if we hop over here to Offer Vault, we look at how much people are paying for water damage calls. Basically, we send them a phone call. They pay us $40. Cool? Get it? Easy. And also, just a fair thing, because people asked this in the last video, you don't have to be doing CPA to make this work. You can actually just grow some damn balls and call local businesses and sell the phone calls to them. For example, a rhinoplasty surgeon will pay a lot of money per phone call because they make like $5,000 per surgery. How much would you be willing to pay for a phone call if you may have had those numbers? Anyways, what we're going to have going on right here is, let's imagine for every 20 videos we upload, we get 2 phone calls. So we get a 10% call rate every single month. So we rank 20 of these motherfuckers. It would take us maybe about 30 minutes of work to do that. We get 2 phone calls. So those 2 phone calls are going to generate us about $80. So we can add about $80 of monthly income to our income every single month. So go right here, and what we're going to do, okay, is we want to calculate how many videos we need to rank to get to $3,000 a month, $100 a day. So look, guys, 20 videos a day is not hard. You could actually probably do 50 videos a day. But let's just imagine we go out there and we're ranking 20 videos a day. We're only able to invest 30 minutes a day because we suck. You suck. So we're going to do that for 30 days. Times 30, that's 600 videos. Now we times that times 0.10, and then we times that by 40. And that's how much we can generate by going and ranking a video, 20 videos every single day. So how do we get to $3,000 a month? And this makes it so brutally simple, guys. This is the big point of this video right here. If I want to go make $3,000 a month, I'm not going to go read 1,000 books. I'm not going to become a wise person. I'm not going to really research or do anything. I'm just going to do this single damn thing over and over and over and over and over again. Now, this is a great example of building a base, by the way. This is not something you want to turn into your long-term business, okay? So, or you could. You honestly could. I know people that make over $100,000 a month doing very similar tactics and selling phone calls. So, how many do we need to get to $3,000 a month? All right, so probably need to go and do 800 phone calls. Divide that by 20, that's about 40 days of ranking videos at 30 minutes a day. So, times that by 0.10, and then we times that by 40, and that's $3,200 a month, about 80 phone calls a month coming in that you are able to sell to these businesses. The end. The end. You see how what I want you to focus on right now is how straightforward this is, and how I only learned or only focused on the numbers behind this. So I said, all right, how am I going to get to $100 a day? I'm not going to go and read a bunch of books. I'm not going to go read a bunch of blogs. I'm going to find a tack that can consistently get me income, and I'm just going to do that shit over and over and over again. That's it. You can see how one-minded and almost stupid you can be about this. Now, I'm not encouraging you to do that. I'm encouraging you to think about how to think about money, how I think about it. So, for example, when I'm going out there, and just to put this in perspective, all these search terms right here, I'm going to delete this in a second, but all these search terms right here, literally a day before we ran a webinar, we were using an example of this tactic in a software that does it. You can do this without the software. The software just speeds it up. I'm not even going to link you here because I'm not here to make money. I'm here to educate you. But literally, we rank for all these terms in about 2 hours of work. So you do actually, I think it was under an hour. I had my outsourcer basically go do it. So let's imagine, like, you need to start looking at money how I look at it. So if I want to go out there, when I was getting to, $8,000 a month, I'm like, all right, so how many people I need? I need to get, 2 clients. I need to get, I need to sell this much. I need to sell like $200 a day of microservices. And I need to get this X. And so I broke down exactly how I would make the money, the exact metrics, the exact things, the task I need to do every day, and I just fucking did that. And that's how you can go and do it almost like robot style. Okay, so just understand that. So look, let's say I get 100 people registered for a webinar or sales training or whatever, where I'm going to be selling a $997 software. Okay, so I know, let's just say right here I have to pay, let's just say $10 to get every single one, everyone. So it cost me about $1,000 to get everybody there, 97 software, but I know I'm going to close about 2 people. Okay, so I have a 2x ROI right there. So in order to make $1 million a day, I have to do about, I believe, so I need to make about $33,000 a day. Okay, so how the fuck do I do that? Okay, very, very easy. This process right here is obviously working right here and generating money. So what I need to do is find a way to spend about $33,000 a day in advertising, because I'm making that 2x ROI as long as I can keep the CPL at about $10. And that's literally it. That's literally it. Now, also when I'm doing that, building a massive email list, getting tons of free trials, getting all sorts of stuff coming in. But you see how I literally broke this down? Like, this is what I fucking do every day. This is all I do. And so you really break it down like that. I want to get into a few more examples of how to kind of robot style this in other niches. So let's do client, okay? So I talk about the unrefusable offer a lot on this channel. Again, I'll link to it at the end of this video. Keep your pants on, okay? And we're gonna give the bear a head now. We're gonna give him a little body, and I'm gonna give him a little tummy, and this actually just looks like a kid I went to high school with. Okay, so look, client SEO. Let's imagine we go out there, all right? Now, we're gonna use the unrefusable offer pitch that I talked about. If you're really a man, you can just run Facebook ads and get success like right away, but let's imagine every day we make 30 phone calls, okay? 30 phone calls using an unrefusable tactic offer. You're gonna get at least 2 of those people to take you up on the unrefusable offer, okay? And that's basically where you offer like a free microservice or something for free, whatever, it gets your foot in the door. Okay, so over the span of a month, if we do this every fucking day, okay, that's gonna get us 60 unrefusable offers, okay? And that's gonna get us 60 potential clients, all right? I'm gonna put, I'm not even gonna write it down, okay? So let's imagine, how many of these people right here do we need to convert to a $1,000 per month contract to get the $3,000 a month? 3. There we go. So we need to convert. I don't even know what the percentage is. I don't know. So we're gonna need to go out there and we need to convert about 5% of people that come in. Okay. So I believe that's 5%. So what you need to do every single day, if you want to get to $3,000 a month, let's imagine you just start off right now. Spend 1 month learning how to do easy SEO. I'm talking about being able to go out there and get search engine rankings, rank for terms like I just showed you, okay? So look, you need to understand like one thing when it comes to client work. All right, so one thing you need to understand when it comes to client work is you don't have to necessarily be the world's greatest to get clients a lot of results. For example, this ranking right here is so easy to get. And so, like, imagine we go and get this guy this ranking and we get him 4 new clients this year. That's an extra $20,000. Let's imagine he pays us $500 a month, okay? Like, he paid $5,000 to make $20,000. You see how, like, you can go out there and get clients, going out there using, like, these easy rankings right here. Imagine we have a water damage shop. We go out there and get them like 500 video rankings and we make them an extra $2,000, $3,000 a month. Actually, they make way more from that. So you're gonna be making them like an extra like 10K a month or something like that from their water damage jobs that you get them. And you're really just doing easy shit. So go learn how to do that for a month. Don't take hard clients where you're trying to rank for competitive terms or get results in competitive niches because you're probably not gonna be able to do that in 1 month of SEO. So you learn that for 1 month. You go and do this shit. You make 30 phone calls a day and you convert 5% of those phone calls. Those are all horrible numbers, by the way, and you could do more of everything right there. That right there would get you to $3,000 a month. You just do that shit. Just do that shit. That's it. It's not a complicated process. E-commerce, I've never really done e-commerce, but I'm just gonna really break it into it, guys. Here's how you get to $3,000 a month doing e-commerce, all right? You go and build an e-commerce site following whatever the fucking videos on YouTube or whatever you wanna do. You run Facebook ads, and you get to the point where you can spend $1 and make $2 back. Duh. All right, you're like, thanks, Alex. If you run profitable advertising, get to $3,000 a month. Yeah, and that right there, here's the thing that's really cool about e-com that you need to understand. Like these ones you kind of build. So you just, SEO, you just keep doing the same shit every single day. Client stuff, you kind of just keep doing the same shit over and over again. And it snowballs, it kind of stacks on top of itself. With Facebook ads, the second you're spending $1 and you're making $2 back, yeah, you can make $3,000 a month. But as long as you can scale your ads up correctly, you can scale that to $20,000 a month. Literally in the span of a week. So I've seen a lot of people get into e-com. They spend like 1 to 2 months dabbling around trying to get like a $1 to $2 situation. The second they do, they just spend more money to get to 20K a day. So that's what you really need to understand about advertising. Like for example, if you come over here, so for example, when it comes to advertising, like you need to understand, like here's the difference between a $15,000 day for me and a $0 day. That's it. Okay, so here's how I go and make 20 grand a day. There you go. I just turn on all my advertisements. That's it. So like once you have your ads making money for you, you just scale them up, So just understand that. And then finally, what I'm going to talk about finally is blogging. Look, the key to really blowing up your blog or your following is knowing how to run advertising. The end. The easiest way to run advertising and make money from your blog is not being a little hippy-dippy piece of shit, okay? What you do is you make your blog, you get traffic to it, okay? And you retarget them, all right? You use retargeting pixels from Google and Facebook. So you basically find your best customers when they're browsing around the internet, and then you sell them a $9.97 to $2,000 product. How many sales a month do you have to do to get that? You need to get 3, or you need to get 1.5 per month. I can't stress how much easier it is to build a $3,000 to zillion-dollar income when you're selling high-ticket stuff, okay? So what you want to do, get 500 visitors a month to your blog or whatever you're doing. Just use whatever tactics you're going to do. Go whore yourself on the street. I don't care. And then when people come to the blog, retarget them, get them on your email list, and just go and find some way to make $9.97 offers or find really good affiliate offers doing that, okay? Now, retargeting advertising is very cheap, very efficient. It's not going to cost you a lot to run, and the ROI is significantly, it's ginormous. And one point I want to make right here, if we're going to hop over, I want to show you, actually, I'm not going to show you because I have to dig through so many things, but yesterday I literally ran a promotion where I promoted 2 things to 2 different businesses. One was a $29 per month software membership. Another one was a $2,000 software deal. Okay, I want to break down these numbers as the last example I have right here when it comes to getting to, let's just say, $3,000 a month. I sold 100 of these motherfuckers, okay, and that got me $2,900 reoccurring every single month yesterday. Okay, about 100 of those. This is not a lot of money for me. This is 100. You think with 100 sales you make a lot of money? This little shit right here, I sold 4 of them. Okay, I sold 4 to a relatively small list, did $8,000 in sales. What is the easier way if you want to get to $3,000 a month? Selling 100 of these, like this, and that's a lot. Okay, if you have 3,000 people, you're not going to get on your email list or something. You're not going to get 100 of them all to buy $29 per month product. This right here, if you have 3,000 people on your list, you can very realistically get 4 people to buy a $2,000 product. So that's really how you go out there and monetize this. And this is basically, all that really comes down to it. So what you're going to do at that point in time is you got to connect the vis-a-vis markers to each other and then connect to space traps. And once you're connecting the space traps to the Oompa Loompa machine, you're basically just going to go and you're going to go and then basically